Joopy. He's awesome. While he's here, I'm adding a little fat into his diet. He's on a raw diet, and his fat, we're adding some rendered pork fat and fish oil. And you need to know that your dog has zero cholesterol problems. That is not a problem for the dog. The main component of the canine's diet is protein, fat, and bone. It isn't carbs. That's why dogs have problems on carbs. He was having a terrible problem on carbs. The vets were saying he had irritable bowel syndrome. You know, we got him on a raw diet, no problem. As long as Joopy stays out of the trash, doesn't go for stuff on the street, he's fine. And we're gonna work with Joopy about grabbing stuff on the street. He started doing that recently. He's not gonna be doing that when he goes home after the board and train. So we're gonna add in a little fat. Remember that your dog needs zero carbs. This is a fact. So when you look at your pet food bag and it has all this shit in there, like potatoes, apples and fruit, they don't really eat this. This is put in there so humans see it and they think, oh, that's good for me, it must be good for my dog. It's not. It's not. I'm not saying that you don't add in a little bit of fiber. You can, like a dog like this size, if you're giving it a chicken leg quarter, a green bean, maybe 2, that's it. That's it. Most of plant material is considered an irritant to your dog. Stuff like oats, and I'll use oats, I use a very small amount, but that's like an irritant to your dog, and to a lot of dogs it's not really, I don't use it at all. You know, if you're using oats, remember that's like stuff that, like yeast and stuff, like, you know, if you have skin problems with your dog, stay away from oats. Ike gets no oats. There's no way. You know, that creates sugars, and yeast lives on, you know, they need those sugars to survive. So stay away from oats. If your dog has skin issues, don't give it an oat bath. That's counterproductive. So we're gonna be adding in some fat on Joop. We wanna gain like a pound maybe. He looks pretty good. He does, but if he had like another pound, you know what I'm saying? It's Joopy. We know right now, we know on the raw diet, there are no bathroom issues. He doesn't have irritable bowel syndrome. That's all sort of related to him, like grabbing a chicken bone on the street or getting in the trash. He's totally rock solid on chicken leg quarters. Now we're just gonna add in a little fat, madden it in slowly, and see if we just gain a little weight. Just remember that if you're having problems with your dog has diarrhea problems and stuff like that, ask yourself, is it on pet food? It's cheaper to do the raw diet. Chicken leg quarters are 79 cents a pound. There's no reason that anybody should be using these pet foods. It's unhealthy for your dog. It causes a pandemic among our pets. And your cat, my God, don't give your cat food. Your cat should definitely be on a raw diet. Remember, you can't just give the dog raw meat. They need to have calcium. It's part of their diet. If you're going to use hamburger or anything like that, you have to add in calcium. And don't add in calcium with D3. D3 is fat soluble, not water soluble, and it'll build up in your dog. It's too high a dose. Get calcium without D3. Hamburger, ground chicken, all that can be used, but you have to have extra calcium. They need more calcium than a human. They eat bone. All these animals that eat whole other animals, dolphins, ravens, cats, dogs, they eat bone. They need more calcium than you. Fat. Just remember that. They have no cholesterol problem. Your dog is nothing like you. Look at Joopy. Joopy Poopy. So cute. He reminds me of one of the Three Musketeers. Although he looks like a girl. Well, you know, the longer I've known Joopy and the longer I've worked with Cocker Spaniels, I can just look at the faces now. No, that's a male, that's a female. But they sort of do, like, they all look like girls. Right, Joop? It's a good boy. Give me a kiss, Joopy. Smile. This is fucking Joopy.